Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday and I just thought I'd do a long, slow, steady run. I've got to start to think about running some longer distances and trying to get out a bit early before the temperature rises too much, because Nita's here for the run as well. And just going to go and do probably about 8 or 10k, I think. Nice and slow. I'm going to think more about half marathon pace, because I've got Vitruvian, a middle distance race in a few weeks time, and I've not really ran any long distances. Been more shorts, sprints, 5Ks, you know, that kind of stuff. So quite important now to just try and step the distance up a little bit, but slow the pace. And it's quite a tricky thing to do when you spent all year focused on sprints, and I'm trying to sort of aim and target at that European qualifier and that Team GB place. So everything's all about speed and intervals, and you think, well, I've got to throw a middle distance in there somewhere, and that's not a great plan really, is it? But hey ho, we'll see how we get on. Morning, mate. So let's see how we run. Going down the trails, because it's nicer off the tracks, off the roads, not so busy, no stop and start. We can just run down the old trails here and get a nice steady pace. Okay, so first kilometre 7:07, that's a little bit of a slower start. Coming out of the house and down the street, crossing the road, etc. But I'm running at about 6:40, 6:50, which I think is a decent pace for my half marathon pace. I'm going to be around about 6.5 really, but race day will take care of that. But I just want a nice, easy, steady pace, nothing over the top. Can race on Sunday for a sprint, your Bassett Law sprint triathlon on Sunday morning, so that'll be an all-out fast effort, and then ease up for a week or two, focus on the long distance stuff. So kilometre 2 was 6:27, that's much more around the pace I want to be. Something around there for a half marathon on the Vitruvian would be perfect, I think, for me. Any quicker would be happy, but that's a good pace so far. Happy with that. Okay, negative split for 3 kilometres now. That last third one was 6:16, which still feels comfortable. Just don't know whether that's sustainable, but we'll keep going. Okay, so 6:15 for kilometre 4, so slightly quicker. But it's pushed my heart rate up, and that must be because I think it's a little bit uphill at the moment. But still quite comfortable. So I'll keep maintaining this thing. There we go, at 5k now. A little bit slower there, 6:31, but had a bit of a walk up a steep hill. So no wonder it dropped a little bit. But we're at 5k, we're at Plesley Pit. I'm going to grab Nita a drink here, refresh her a bit. So I'm just going to stop here at Plesley Pit for a few minutes. Nita's had a nice drink of water, so that's fueled her back up. It's a lovely venue this. We've got the pit, the old pit wheel up there, the wheelhouse and the pump house. And it's all sort of a working kind of museum really. It's a lovely place. Never really been in it. I mean, this here, look, is one of the drills that they use to mine the coal. And you see the big, what's it called, a road header. I mean, I guess that must be at the head of the pit, and then just drilling into the coal face and churning it all out. It's clearly doesn't work anymore, but and the pits have been closed. Good old Maggie Thatcher put pay to that. But I mean, she did many good things, that woman. But closing these mines Not so sure that was a great idea. Everywhere around here is a pit. You can see the side of the wheelhouse there. We'll go run up over through those trees in a minute and see it from above, which is even more impressive. I've actually flown the drone up and around here. Not sure whether I should have done, but yeah, nice place. Good cafe. Quite often come up here for breakfast. Got a shop up here, look, it's not open yet. An old pit head. Also a little shop, Presley Pit Shop. Buy yourself a miner's lamp, I think, things like that. So the cafe here. Nice cafe. This way, Nita. Come on. She wants to go and have a sausage. Well, we might go to Briley on the way back. Cut through the golf course. Cut through Briley. Right. Onward. We're about halfway. Normally we would come in here and go in this side is the dog cafe. But not today, it's not open yet. I don't think it opens till about 9, 9:30. I don't even know what time it is. Anyway, right, carry on this run. They've done this around here quite a lot. All these pits are turned into country parks, which I think is fantastic. Derbyshire Council have done a great job with these pits and turned them into something that's usable by people, and instead of just a waste bit of land. You can see the other side, the wheelhouse and the chimney and the pump house. Nice to keep those features in the landscape. A lot of them everywhere else have gone. All of those features have gone now. There's only a few pits around with those on. But anyway, uphill for a bit and then take it downhill. So 7 kilometres, that was the fastest one yet, 6:05. A little bit downhill, but to be fair, I just feel like I picked the pace up and it's not an effort. This is really good running because I don't feel like I'm hanging, suffering a lot. And at 7k, I should be blowing a bit if I put some effort in, but 6:05 will do me for a half marathon pace. Anything around there is pushing under 2 hours, so that'd be great after a bike ride, wouldn't it? Not so sure I might maintain that though. Anyway, back onto another trail now. This is Teversall Trail. Leads us down to the Teversall Visitor Centre. And we could take a shortcut through from there to Briley. And we might stop at Briley. We'll see where we are distance-wise. Should be close on 10 at least. There's another one of these greenways that comes down from there. That'll take you through to Rowthorne, Glapwell, and this will take us down to Teversall on the Teversall Trail, need to know, aren't we? Hey, let's have a couple of minutes. But yeah, it's going well. Happy with this run so far. It's taking a nice easy pace really for me, but surprisingly quicker than I thought it would be. If I'm around the 6:15s average, then actually for Vitruvian this would be okay. What I'm trying to focus on, a little tip I picked up the other day actually off for another video, was running with sort of a higher cadence, keeping my feet below my knees and just leaning a little bit forward into it, but not really striding and stretching out. And what I seem to be doing is running a little bit faster and not so strong an effort. So I can stick with it, it's working. Okay, so 6:11 on that kilometre, still not really dropping massively off the pace, and I keep stopping just to check where Nita is behind me. So happy with it so far. That's 8 kilometres. Okay, so we're at lap 10 kilometres and just done a 5:58. So it may have been slightly downhill, but still picked up the pace a bit and pushed on a little bit more, thinking, well, there are spaces along the route at Vitruvian that you can push on a little bit. So I'm going to take the advantage of those while I can. So it's worth testing it. Right, we're at Teversall, going to carry on round to Briley. So I'm just going to take a bit of a breather, more for Nita's sake than mine. It's a bit warm this morning. We've done 10k. Probably want to just do another couple, 2 or 3 really. But we're going to stop here at Teversall Visitor Centre. Just grab a bottle of water, I think, for me, and a drink for Nita, because she's flagging. It is a bit warm, to be fair, but she's done it in worse, so I'm not too worried about her. She'll still, if she saw a squirrel, she'll still take off at 100 miles an hour. Well, yeah, still chase a squirrel if you saw one right now. So, you can see we can just grab a bottle of water and then we'll pick up the trail and carry on again. Right, so we've had a bit of a treat. We've had a bottle of water, but also had a Magnum ice cream, and Nita's had a pot of doggy ice cream. So we're refueled for our last bit of effort to get home. So we'll carry on this run now and pick up where we left off. Did you enjoy that ice cream, Nita? She's completely uninterested, look. Nita, did you enjoy that ice cream? Was it a good one? Yeah, mint. Doggy ice cream, mint flavour. Yeah, she liked that. Anyway, right, run time. Right, 12k. Decided to cut it short there and end it. There's another 2k from the Teversall Cafe, so not bad. Struggling a bit. Shouldn't have stopped really. I was in a rhythm while I was going and should have carried on to Briley really, but never mind. 12k is good. It's a good run. Nice steady. Hour and 20. I'm happy. It's a bit warm. Nita's had enough by the look of her. So gonna walk back to Briley Forest Cafe and grab a coffee and a sausage for her and chill out a bit and then walk home. So yeah, good morning. Good morning's work. Have a quick look at the stats. So 12.03 kilometres, 6 minutes 37 per kilometre pace. I'm not too shabby with that. That fastest kilometre was at 10k, which was 5:58. So just look through the laps. Slowish start, but then fairly average. 6:27, 6:17, 6:16, 6:36. And then a 7:13 was in there at 6k, bit of a slow one. And then 6:05, 6:11. So do you know what, all in all, pace has been pretty damn good. So quite happy with that. Heart rate was fairly static. Average was around about 135 beats per minute. Maximum 151. So all in all, a good steady paced run. So happy with that. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like the channel, and subscribe. And look forward to race day now on Sunday at Bassetlaw at Worksop. So pool swim 400 metres, followed by 20k on the bike and a 5k run. Anyway, have a good weekend everybody. We'll see you at race day on Sunday.